Hey Pisces, this is Alex Angel, and I am here with your pop-up quickie. This is your reading in between readings. This is for those of you who are looking for just some quick insight and advice and information from angels on a particular situation you could be dealing with during the time of viewing this this video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull 3 of my Deviant Moon cards, and then I'm gonna pull 1 of my Earth Magic cards, and we will see what angels and guides have in store. Cards have been jumping out all afternoon, so let's see if your reading is gonna be any different, or if I will have to pull particular cards. I love these cards so much. They're so freaking animated and wonky, and I just love them so much. What's crazy too is that I put, all right, there's the first one. I put my energy and, you know, my energy on them, which I always love to do because I know my energy comes directly from God in the universe. But I try not to interact with anything on this planet that I don't feel good about. I mean, in certain cases where, you know, I am forced, in very few cases, I'm forced to deal with things I don't want to. But in very few cases, and I'm talking about maybe 2 or 3. I just have a relationship with God and angels in the universe on, you know, what I will get involved with and what I won't. And even in certain cases where I have no choice, like it's up to God or whatever, he loves me enough, and I love him right back for not putting me in too crazy of a situation. Okay, so we had 1 jumper, so I will pull the next 2. Okay, first card that came out is the Page of Wands. This is pokey, right? This to me feels phallic. This to me feels, you know, sexual, and take some of this, get some of this, girl. Page of Wands, which is basically, you know, new energy, new enthusiasm. It could be a little kid, could be conception, could be, you know, aha moments. It just feels like this burst of new energy, right? New inspiration, new guidance, new light, new this. So for you, Pisces, I feel like you are desperately searching for this, by the way, right? One part is determining, you know, what the card is, but then the second part of the reading is how the hell does this relate to you? Okay. So I just kind of feel like, you know, some of you could be on your darker side, your shadow side, you know, kind of down in the dumps, looking for inspiration, looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. And by golly, it's here. Okay. I do kind of feel like for some of you, it's coming in small spurts, it's coming in little sparks and things of that nature. And I kind of feel like some of you are starting to pay attention. And once you start acknowledging and confirming and realizing, holy shit, that's God answering my prayer, that's the universe giving me guidance, then your heart will get into it and you will proceed on. But for some of you, I kind of feel like your head is still down. Okay, you're in your feelings, or, you know, you're still in a weird situation. And all I would say to you is just look up. I'm not saying get out. I'm not saying go run a marathon. I'm not saying, you know, quit your belly aching. I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is every now and then just look up. Sometimes that's all the universe needs. You know, a wise person said to me a long time ago, if you take 1 step, God will take 9. Okay? So, Pisces, just look up. Just open your eyes. Okay? Just look for the inspiration, right? You know, I don't even care if you're doing the same thing over and over and you're feeling a little despair and, you know, you're not real sure how to pull yourself out of it. If you're heavily into a routine, every now and then, just look up. Okay? Look up, look around, look away. Just do that little thing and the universe will show up like, ding, we're here and we're always here and we're not going anywhere. Next card is the Lover's card. I love this for you, Pisces, because to me, that's who Pisces are. Pisces just exude love. Pisces are everything love and loving, right? Pisces is a sign of duality. The Lover's card is the exact same thing. So I do kind of feel like, again, here's the card. How does it relate to you, Pisces? I do kind of feel like, you know, angels are saying this whirlwind. You know, some of you could be in a whirlwind romance, right? Where you keep going around and around. You keep going in circles. You keep going back and forth. You're wondering whether to let them go. You let them go in last reading, and then they kind of snuck back up on you. You're trying to figure out, well, are they here to stay? Do I need to let them go again? Like, what is going to happen? What I'm hearing, what I'm getting is that I kind of feel like whatever this foundation or whatever this situation is for you guys, it's pretty freaking strong. The foundation is pretty freaking strong. And I also kind of feel like them coming back around this time, they actually may be coming around to actually stay. Okay. So I don't even feel like it's something that you have to do at all. I kind of feel like the universe is just going to push them up against you. And that's just where they're going to be. Not because of anything else other than the universe, you know, kind of stepping in and doing its part. Next card up, last card, King of Wands. A son of a bitch of the tarot, right? King of Wands is, he's a pain in the ass, I'm sorry. He knows everything, you know, he's bullheaded, he don't listen, he don't, you know, he knows the right way, he's like really egotistical, he's just a pain in the ass. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is your polar opposite, right? Of course, we know Pisces is a water sign. Pisces is that fluid sign. Pisces is that loving side. But I do kind of feel like for a lot of you, you have this person in your life and they just set your world on fire, right? But you love the spark, right? Or you love the difference, right? You love that they're so different from you. Yeah, they could be a little rough around the edges, but you know, they really mean well. And that again could be this person, right? Not only that, but look at there, we got the page and then we got the king, right? So, you know, you could have met somebody new and right now he's being a little immature and you're not necessarily know what's going to happen or where this is going. But in looking at these cards here, this person has probably the potential to grow into a king. So today they're a page, but tomorrow or, you know, 3 years from now, they could be a king, right? Some of you I can hear saying, okay, Alex, well, yeah, this person did come back. Does that mean that they'll be around for a while? Or is this somebody I can trust? Is this somebody who I can give my time, attention, love, and affection to going, you know, for a long term? At least for right now, based on what I'm looking at, the answer is yes, okay? Please remember, you guys can do whatever you want to do. You have free will. This is only advice. But then also at the same time, psychic readings are like the weather, okay? If we tell you something today, it doesn't mean it's going to apply for the rest of your life. They're basically situational, right? If it's the sun is out today, it could be raining tomorrow, okay? Now, with that being said, okay, well, Alex, if you're giving me like temporary or, you know, in the moment advice, how the fuck can I apply that to the rest of my life? This is showing you what the potential is, right? This is basically showing you, okay, I'm giving you chicken. It's up to you how the hell you prepare that chicken. You could fry it, you could bake it, you could saute it, you could do whatever you want with it, okay? So the reading is basically saying to you, yes, potential, 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 right? But not without bullshit. Please understand that. And you know something? Bullshit comes into our lives to help us evolve. So whether it's this person or somebody else or somebody else or somebody else, you got to deal with their bullshit because evolution is a real thing, okay? So to wrap this up, angels, God, universe is basically saying, yes, this person gets on under your skin. Yes, they keep coming and going. Yes, they keep doing this, that, or the other. Ultimately, it all boils down to two things, okay? Are they contributing to your life experience in a positive way? That's number one. That always has to be number one with everybody on the planet. Are you adding value to my life and me, right? The second thing is, do I want them, right? Do I want to put up with this for the rest of my life or for the rest of tomorrow or the rest of next week? You have that choice, okay? The unfortunate thing about humans is that we try to stay stagnant in energy, right? We want things to be wonderful forever. Universe don't work like that. Universe is like, bitch, hold my beer. We don't do that. You can be happy now, but that wheel has to come back around. Tomorrow you're going to feel like shit. But guess what? The next day you'll be happy again. That's how the universe works. Okay? So, in saying all of that, yes, you know, it's young, it's new, it's fresh, it feels good, it's passionate, it's fiery, we love it. That can grow into something like that long term, okay? But at the same time, you have to know that, yes, it's fiery, it's passionate, you could get burned, okay? So, it's always up to you. And again, you know, some days you may feel like, hey, I could deal with being burned, right? Some days you're like, look, I ain't got time to be, you know, burnt or singed or anything like that because of this girl or because of this dude. So it's completely up to you. And I will say to you, which I believe and I practice in my own life, everything is subject to change. Okay? That's why, again, no stagnant energy. You can't be the same way all the time. Okay? So if you decided today and you decide differently tomorrow, it's okay. You're a Pisces. You can do that. All right. Magic, Earth Magic cards. Let's see what you have in store for Pisces. Oh, they're saying take that one right there, right off the top. And I'm seeing this with you. Ceremony and invocation. Okay? Sorry, I'm channeling. And this, to me, feels like a wedding. I'm sorry. I know some ceremony and invocation. It has to do, you know, building an altar, you know, praying, you know, offering sacrifices, you know, saying mantras, setting intentions. I get it, I get it, I get it. But that's also the same thing you do at a wedding, right? I don't know. I just feel it. I feel like, you know, there could be an impending ceremony coming up. What I'm also getting to is be very careful about this person coming in and you getting swept off your feet and they're like, okay, let's get married Tuesday. And you're like, right? But I don't know. I just kind of feel like there's some wedding or some sort of ritual or some sort of ceremony that's coming up in your life, Pisces, that requires your attention and requires also your heart. The other thing I will say to you too is that this could also represent you being in alignment with source, okay? So whether or not you need to get into meditation or do some sort of spiritual work to reconnect you back to the universe, I would strongly recommend that as well. By the way, you can never do it too much. And then number two, there's no such thing as doing it wrong, okay? So get back into alignment with your belief, what you want for yourself, but also at the same time, what God, universe, angels want for you as well, okay? So I hope that helps, my lovely Pisces. I hope you guys continue to enjoy, or I hope you guys enjoy the remainder of your February, and I hope to see you back here for the second half of February's readings. Thank you guys. Take care.